Okay, I don't know how this is going to come out because I'm going to like move around while I'm talking because I just got home from church and it's late. We're supposed to be doing this bed-in thing. Okay, how's this? I'm leaning on the bed. Is that good enough? Hey, it finally got cold, you guys, in Florida. This is the first time. I don't like it, quite frankly. I wanted to talk about something that I heard from Greg at Not From Toronto. And I hope you guys can hear me. He had mentioned, he was talking about subscriptions and how everybody makes a big deal about how many subscribers that they have. And this seems to be everyone's goal. They want to have a lot of subscribers. And I wanted to kind of elaborate on his thoughts. He said that having a lot of subscribers is not necessarily an indication of quality content on your channel. And that's very true. And my thought was, if you think about when you were like in high school and you had the popular kids and they had their own little cliques, and they, okay, look, I'm actually on my bed. Does that count? I'm taking off my boots. How many people actually wanted to be, they were not popular, wanted to be friends with the popular kids in hopes of having popularity by association? But as you get older and you look back on it, even if you did manage to kind of get in with their little groups, how many times did you actually like those people? And if you really thought about it, you probably had no respect for them, let alone like them, because they're usually too consumed with themselves to care about anyone else. So, I kind of see it that way on YouTube with the whole subscribing to certain people because it's the thing to do, because everybody else subscribes. It actually reminds me of like junior high and high school behavior among, well, maybe people, they really are junior high and high schoolers. Not to bash the junior high and high schoolers, some of them are more mature than a lot of the adults. Okay, I'm going to turn my camera around so I can get it on my chair. So I'm thinking, I have to zoom. How many people are actually subscribed to someone who, do you even watch their vlog? I mean, like, are you even interested in their content? Or are you subscribed to them just because so many other people are, and you think, well, God, there must be something to it, or all these people wouldn't be subscribed? Because I thought that myself, and quite frankly, I unsubscribed from a couple of people this past weekend for that reason. And I think Dean Murawski also said something about that, of how many people actually watch these people's videos, because they're boring. How could you possibly be watching them? On my channel, I have gone out of my way, I've done it intentionally, to not get myself pigeonholed in like a stereotype or a specific mold that people expect me to only post videos of a certain content. I guess with my username, everybody assumes it's going to be one way, and I never really thought about that before I put this username on here. Honestly, I play video games, and I've been using this same username on every website across the board for a couple of years now, and it's just an easy way for me to remember what my username is wherever I am subscribing. So, but people's personalities are multifaceted. Most people are, anyway. And I understand the reasoning behind some people wanting, if you're an artist and you are dedicating a channel to just your art, or if you're a comedian, dedicating to just your comedy. And some people do just vlogs, and they're just a very serious-natured person, and they don't have much of a sense of humor, so, and their vlog reflects that. But most people, from what I can see anyway, most people I know, have more than one aspect to their personality. Like, I am not just a realtor, or just an artist, or just a singer, or just a yoga instructor, or just a mother, or just a wife. I am not just any of those things. And I want my channel to reflect all the different aspects of my personality, like well-rounded. I know that not everyone's going to like everything, but you can take what you want and leave the rest. And and that's okay. I am subscribed to some people that I like some of the things they do and not other things, and I click on it. If it doesn't do anything for me, I move on. Oh, and that's another thing that I was thinking of. As a realtor, I have had to become very proficient in marketing. And in marketing, you have to do something that will jump out and grab the consumer immediately and get their attention so that you hold their attention. And there are some that I see that they're every time they're just sitting there talking. And even if the content itself is interesting, and I want to know if anybody else does this, because this is what I do. So I'll open another window, and I'll be listening to what the person is saying on that blog, but I'll be doing something else at the same time, kind of only half paying attention. Because there wasn't anything that exciting to make me want to sit there and stare at the screen. And then you've got some that have got these really long intros. I swear I've watched some a minute and a half. They're still in the intro, and I don't care how creative and cute and artistic it is. Maybe the first time I enjoyed it. After that, okay, I'm bored, and I'm not even going to make it through the intro before I turn it off. And I assume not everyone's like that. Maybe it's just my short attention span, ADD or something, because I just get bored really easy, and I tune out. And they've got all these subscribers. So I'll go back to my original thought of, did people see that they had a lot of subscribers so they just wanted to be one of them? And are they actually interested in their content? Do you like my chairs? Here, see my short attention span? I get distracted. These chairs, I call them our video game chairs. I forget what they're called. Let me do this. We kind of move them all around the house because my husband and I, for our anniversary a few years ago, we were in Savannah, Georgia. And if you've ever been to Savannah, you know, you kind of walk around everywhere, and your feet get tired. We get tired of walking. And we went in this one store, and I sat in these chairs, and I was like, oh my God, this is the most comfortable chair I have ever sat in. And I had to have this chair because I've mentioned before I have fibromyalgia and everything hurts. So we came home and we got online and found these chairs, and they were not cheap because this is a very soft leather. But I use them when I'm playing video games. We kind of drag them all around the house to wherever we are when we need a comfy chair, if we have guests and need extra chairs. Everybody loves these. This leather is just so soft. You kind of get scoot around in it and snuggle up, whatever. I love these chairs. Back to the topic at hand. When you subscribe to someone, now let me back up. Look at your subscription list now of who you are subscribed to. And again, I am taking information. The topic itself started with Not From Toronto, that he had posted a blog a couple weeks ago addressing poor content on sites that had a lot of subscribers, and what is it, just a popularity contest is what it looked like. And I'm saying, yes, I believe it is. It reminds me of high school when you want to be popular by association. Everybody else is friends with them, so you want to be friends with them too. You may not even like them. So are you even watching the vlogs? Because some of them are just downright boring. Again, my marketing thought. They don't do anything to make it interesting. They're just sitting in the same spot talking all the time. Talking heads. That's it, we're talking heads. I personally like the vlogs, the channels most, when that person really shows their personality. When you feel like you're really getting to know them, because they are kind of letting you in a little bit. I mean, obviously you don't know a whole lot about them. You only know what they show you, and we pick and choose what we want to show. But hopefully the content shows different facets of the personality of that individual you're watching. And that's what I want to see, and that's what I'm trying to do. And looking for your thoughts.